Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with another unboxing video, and this has been on my wish list and my what box sets would we like to see for the last few years, and now it's here. Vanilla Fudge, What's in My Mind, the Atco recordings, 1967 to 1969. There are 9 CDs in this set. Thank you, Esoteric Records, first of all, for bringing this together. 9 CDs. Do we look at this? Look at this year, 1967 to 1969. 2 years, 24 months, 9 CDs. Let's have a look inside the box, and I'll talk about it at the end. This is Vanilla Fudge, Where Is My Mind? The Atco recordings, 1967 to 1969. Gosh, I've been waiting for this. Just look at all those tracks on there. Isn't it fantastic? Let's make sure I've got that in focus. This is Esoteric, who do this stuff so well, and they have done this so well. Booklet last of all. The discs, of which there are 9 of them. The first album in mono. The first album in stereo with different bonus tracks as well. The Beat Goes On. This was a gatefold sleeve, and that's being replicated. There's the mono version. There's the stereo version. There's Renaissance. Then there's Live at the Fillmore West, 1st of January 1969. 2 discs. And then Near the Beginning. Lots of bonus tracks, and then Rock and Roll. And then the booklet, Where Is My Mind? This has all the tracks at the very beginning, as you can see here. And then we have a fantastic essay. Lots of detail. So if you come into this band brand new, you've got loads of information, lots of great promo shots, lots of pictures of singles from the time. Absolutely superb. In some ways, I wish they'd approached Colosseum in the same way, with like gatefold sleeves and a better booklet. But I always hoped that the Vanilla Fudge one would be like this, and it is. So content-wise, execution, this is an absolute essential set for me. So that is Vanilla Fudge, Where Is My Mind? Vanilla Fudge, Where Is My Mind? Indeed, where is it? It's in this box, the Atco recordings, 1967 to 1969. I am thrilled to have this. I've got a couple of compilations. I've got some CDs, like the first album and Rock and Roll. I've got a vinyl album. But to have all of Vanilla Fudge, everything from Atco Records in one box, is incredible. Great booklet as well, wasn't it? Not just the pictures of the albums and the track listings, story, the band are involved, and they're still actually going as well. And again, I interviewed Carmine Apici for the podcast, so check that out. But this is great to have this, and the mono and stereo versions, because sometimes stereo recordings back then were quite weird. You'd have like the drums completely over in one speaker and everything else over the rest. It was a bit strange. So sometimes mono recordings are really good. But remember this, everybody, why this band is so important. Without Vanilla Fudge, there would be no Deep Purple. The kind of that, I mean, what makes the Fudge so unique is the way that they took a well-known song, slowed it down to almost being a sludge of Hammond and rich kind of vocals and guitar and bass. Deep Purple, shades of Deep Purple, Help by the Beatles. They were heavily influenced by the Fudge. And so to have these albums, I mean, look at the guys on the back, man. I mean, it's from another world, isn't it? Some of the albums, like this one, which is the second one, The Beat Goes On, is quite a challenge in places, but so experimental and so obvious and kind of typical of the time. The live stuff. Oh, the live album here, the double live album of the Fudge from 1970. This is a great recording. It's a great album. It's not bootleggy at all. It sounds wonderful. And I'm going to be immersing myself in this, going back to those glory days of San Francisco in the late 1969, 1970. What am I saying that? It's not 1970 at all. It's January 1969. It's before that. It's before Led Zeppelin. This is just amazing music. Renaissance, Season of the Witch. What a great track that is. Paradise. That's what makes a man a man. Oh, it's just so much stuff on here. Oh, have I mentioned all my favourites? There's some. Was it People Get Ready? She's Not There. Oh wow, man. And this one, about the beginning, this has got a whole side, one track that's like a bass drum expose on just being able to do what you want without any record company going, I'm not sure about that, guys. How the hell are we going to sell that? It's the Fudge. The Fudge. They just do what they want to do. And the album where they felt the wheels were coming off, but to me, the wheels were coming on, is Rock and Roll. Because it has on here a track called Need Love, isn't it? Where is it? Let me find it. Need Love, the first track. This was on the Age of Atlantic compilation album, which was the first Vanilla Fudge track I ever heard in my entire life. And that angst-driven, unnerving vocal, that Hammond organ with that kind of eerie reverb on it, Need Love is still one of my favourite tracks by Vanilla Fudge. And to have it now as part of this collection, 10 out of 10, Esoteric. One of my box sets of the year because I've been wanting it for so long. You can have a Stars box set next where we'll be cooking with fire. But this, with everything that's on it, every disc is packed full of extras, 70, 80 minutes long. It's well worth it. Where is my mind? Vanilla Fudge. Out now from Esoteric Records. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for becoming patrons and YouTube members, which gives you access to the twice monthly now Spinning Arms virtual meetup for fans and members of Now Spinning magazine. Buy a t-shirt, get a mug for your favourite beverage. But remember, more importantly than any of this, the music is the healer and the doctor. Keep spinning those discs. Stay safe, all of you. And I'll talk to you all very, very soon.